Greetings, fellow traders. Welcome here. It's time for the daily market wrap for Friday, September the 17th, 2021. I hope everybody had a great quad witching day today. This is brought to you by Positive Trends Research, and everything we're going to talk about is for educational purposes only and not investment advice. So please take a moment to review this disclaimer. Awesome. Good. All right, let's check see we left out the market here today. So SPX, guys, woo, down 40 points here today. Red on the monthly chart. It looks like that evening star reversal pattern is finally starting to get a little bit of follow through on this one. We're not quite negative 100 territory yet on the McClellan oscillator, but things are definitely looking interesting going into next week. We did close below the 50-day moving average and the trend box with increasing volume, which means we are now in a downtrend. It doesn't mean we're in a bear market. We're just in a downtrend. And that is something to look at there. So we just need to see what happens on Monday, right? If we get some fresh option movement to get things going, or if we get some fresh option movement to the downside, watch out. That could be pretty interesting. So definitely something to keep an eye on there. Let's take a look at the SPY again. Here's your increased volume right here. So no doubt about that. If you take a look at SPX here in terms of the wave count, like we said, that original 1-2-1-2 idea was invalidated today, and it looks like that this is possibly a wave 1. This is an A, B, C wave 2, and we could be starting a wave 3 down. So that's definitely something to keep an eye on there too. S&P futures, let's take a look. S&P futures kind of grinding their way down here as well. Let's take a look and see. S&P futures here, wow, got into the single prints from 820 here and really worked well with our levels today. Downside action fast, choppy, and then a little bit more down here at the end of the day. Let's take a look at the MES. So MES worked its way down here too. So again, obviously this is something that we're going to want to keep an eye on going into this weekend and see if they try to rally back above the geometric line here. Let's take a look at the Qs. The tech sector got a little bit crushed here today too. Ended up hitting some names like Amazon, stuff like that. Broke down below the triangle, right? So we drew that in the bubble report this morning. So very helpful stuff there. IWM kind of stayed in a choppy range right there today. So really not much going on there. It was kind of a little odd to see some of the names there, but there were some small cap names that were strong today. We'll take a look at a few of those going into next week, and definitely ones we want to keep on the radar. XLF kind of kept its way down here today too, and the VIX got really perky here into the end of the day, back over the 20 level to finish the day. So pretty powerful stuff there on the VIX. Let's see if that can hold into next week or not. Let's take a look at Apple again. Nice drop on that one here today, guys. Zone to zone, so really nice stuff there as well. And Tesla. Let's take a look at Tesla. Huge, crazy harmonic here today. Big W, right? So that kind of double bottom type move right there, and I ended up closing pretty strong. So I still think it's one to keep an eye on. It just has not been easy at all on the intraday, at least to hold through some of that nonsense. But there's been some fun day trade opportunities on that one. Bitcoin ended up down about 100 points or so, but kind of is what it is. We're still over the ADMA, but we're below the macro upper trend line. Red candle, so let's see what kind of action they have in store this weekend for it. I'm still a little sketchy about it, but we'll see how that goes. Amazon kind of pulled back a little bit right here. Not really too much to get me too super duper concerned, but we're definitely want to keep an eye on it. And PLTR, potential doji sandwich going in tomorrow. That could be or next week. That could be interesting too. AMD, again, it was a tough week this week for this one. It finally closed red. At this point now, I want to see it under the 50-day moving average, see it's ready kind of to get going, but it definitely gave us a run for the money there on the short side this week. TDOC with some relative strength, guys. This is our action name yesterday, outside day yesterday, and then a big push here today with increased volume over the ADMA on that, so that's definitely one to keep an eye on there too. And also Lulu with a little bit of a red spinning top could be forming an evening star reversal. That's one to keep an eye on as well. ENPH, again, these solar names are up, down, but a big inside day up with huge volume on this one, so definitely worth tracking there. Fubo, another strong day for Fubo, again over the ADMA here finally, so a nice move there. And Zoom had a really nice day today. Let's see what that does early next week. It's definitely one to keep an eye on too. Anyway, guys, really great stuff. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. We'll see you guys Sunday night. Looking forward to having special guest Chatter Quant on, where we're going to talk about social sentiment, and I think you guys will find it interesting. So looking forward to seeing you guys then. Be sure to mark your calendar, 7:30 on Sunday. Till then, stay healthy out there. Maybe risk first and stay safe so you can stay in the game.